So, welcome back to second year physics. Actually, today's next class it is related to the magnetic induction on the equatorial line. So, now we need to find a magnetic induction on the equatorial line. Already in the previous class, actually we finished about a related to about a axial line is finished. Now, we'll move to the next one, magnetic induction on the equatorial line. So, the equatorial line in the sense is, suppose two poles, you say north, south, which are separated by a distance is 2L. The line which passing through the center of the magnet and it is perpendicular to the length. This line we can call as the equatorial line, and this is we can say length is L and it is we can say length is L, and from the center of the dipole it is at a distance is R. Now is asking find a magnetic induction at a point P. This is the north pole. No, according to the north, the field will act away from the north, and due to this the field will act towards the south. It is we can say BS, S for south, and it is we can say BN. Now at this point is asking, therefore the resultant is represented B net, it is B equatorial. This we need to find. And come to the point is, let us you say it is a P, C, B, right? So this is a one triangle, no? We don't know this distance, right? So using this, you take this one right angle triangle, no? This is L and it is R. According to the right angle triangle, this will be L square plus R square. So this distance is L square plus you write as R square. Of course, this is also same triangle, therefore you write L square plus R square. Now we need to find a magnetic induction, no? Due to, again you write like this, due to north pole at P, magnetic induction. Actually we know magnetic induction due to isolated mu naught by 4 pi into m by r square, no? Distance square. Here also write due to B north mu naught by 4 pi into m by this distance square, that is root over L square plus R square whole square. Due to north m into R square plus L square. Of course whole square is there, no? And square root will be cancelled. Same situation you take as south pole also. For south pole also same at P. So that B south is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into m by R square plus L square. It is remain same because distances are same, no? Now is asking at this point, no? Therefore you do one thing, let us construct one parallelogram by extending the lines. This is the resultant, no? Now there are similar triangles, you say it is a Q and it is a R. Look at A, P, B is the one triangle, P, Q, R is the another triangle. See, from the triangles, that is A, P, B is the one triangle and P, Q, R is the another triangle. By using these triangles APB and PQR, by using these triangles, let us apply a similar triangle principle. Say this BN by this length, that is root over R square plus L square. I think you know everyone, right? And this length by this length, that is B equatorial, we need to find by this length, that is given as 2L. Of course almost it is an ending. Now you write a B equatorial, which we can say is equal to cross multiply Bn by root over R square plus L square into 2L. So we know due to north pole, here you write B equatorial is equal to mu naught by 4 pi small m by root, or else this one you write directly R square plus L square into 2L by root over R square plus L square. I think everyone this is okay. So everyone following, no? Now let us, we can also write small m into 2L. Yes, small m into 2L is nothing but a capital M. Then B equatorial is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into capital M by, look at R square plus L square. See this power is 1, no? This power is 1 by 2. the bases are same, then power will be added, therefore we'll get the 3/2. It is nothing but a, on the equatorial line, the magnetic induction. Suppose you look at the length from the center and this length, so that capital R is very greater than L, so L can be neglected, so that on the equatorial line mu naught by 4 pi into capital M by R square whole power 3/2. So this cancel, therefore the B equatorial line, on the equatorial line magnetic induction will be mu naught by 4 pi into capital M by R cube. See, in the previous class we discussed about it on the basis of equatorial line, the formula problem already we finished. Unfortunately we did that. So this is the derivation related to equatorial plane. So the derivations are same already, these are there in the electricity also, same is there, derivations are there, same derivations are there. That's what I mean. You go through this. This is the derivation related to equatorial plane. Once see the question and you do the problem. Yeah, there is another problem is given on the basis of this. So based on the both, page number 251, on the basis of equatorial and on the basis of axial. So this is related to magnetic induction on equatorial line. Derivation will be like this. Now on this basis there is a one question is given. Open your materials everyone. Page number 251, question number 8.12. The exercise it is given. Suppose do that. Read question. So what is given? The given you write, then use the formula and get the answer. Okay, so I'll read the question. A short bar magnet has a magnetic moment capital M 0.48 joule per Tesla inverse. Give the direction and magnitude of the magnetic field produced by the magnet at a distance of 10 centimeter from the center of the magnet on the axial line on the equatorial line. Normal bisector it is. So given 251 page number, question number is 8.12. First you write everyone the given data. So there will be a magnetic moment is given 0.48 joule per Tesla. Of course we can, distance is given 10 centimeter, or you say x also no problem, 10 into 10 power minus 2 meter. So first one is asking magnetic induction on the axial line, right? So that we'll get the answer will be like this. Capital B on the axial line I am telling mu naught by 4 pi into 2 capital M by x cube. Yes, this is on the axial. What about on the equatorial? Mu naught by 4 pi into capital M by d cube or x cube it is. So suppose you take mu naught is 4 pi into 10 power minus 7 by 4 pi into 2 into 0.48 by x is 10 into 10 power minus 2 whole cube. So similar terms are cancelled. It is 8 16 1 0.56 into 10 power minus 7 by it is 1000 into 10 power minus 6. Of course this is cancelled. So 10 power minus 3 is remain no. If you bring up, then we'll get 0.56 into 10 power minus 4 I think. Tesla it is 0.56. Then why it is wrong getting 0.48 no? 16 1 okay 8 no 9 it is of course 9. I did wrong here. And equatorial plane, B equatorial is equal to, this will be what happens, 10 power minus 7 only left, capital M is 0.48 divided by 10 power minus 3 because already is there, no, this you bring up or it is cancelled. B equatorial is equal to 0.48 into 10 power minus 4 Tesla. Like this we can take, go through this. So 0.4 Tesla, 48 Tesla. Yeah, of course there is another question is there, 8.14. Or else you want to do 8.15 also same. Suppose you do 8.15, same basis question, 8.15. 8.15 on the basis of axial and equatorial questions. 8.15, page number is 252. Read question. The given is a short bar magnet of magnetic moment, capital M is given 5.25 into 10 power minus 2 joule per Tesla, placed with its axis perpendicular to the earth field direction at what distance from the center of the magnet, the resultant magnetic inclines at a 45 degree, okay, with the earth field. So the normal bisector and its axis magnitude of the earth field at a given a B is given as 0.4, Gauss given 0.4 into 10 power minus 4 Tesla it is, that are at an angle 45 degree, right? So it is maybe if they are equal, no, so it is given as earth, no, it is on equatorial plane, we can say it is equal. So we don't know distance, no, then we get first distance, then after go for the both will be axis and B earth is equal, get R1 and as well as R2, R1 and R2. Here you go for the first one. See, on the equatorial line, B equatorial is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into 2m by d cube, right? Or you say r cube or x cube, your wish, r1 cube. Yeah, capital M is there. B equatorial is nothing but we can say B earth. B earth is equal to, you say B equatorial. Now this value right here, 0.45 into 10 power minus 4 is equal to 10 power minus 7 because 4 pi is cancelled into 2 into 10 power 5 point capital M 5.25 into 10 power minus 2 by R1 cube. If you simplify, get R1. Then I will tell you next continuation. Yes, first you simplify R1 so that R1 will get whatever the similar terms are there, better you cancel it. It's 10 power minus 4, 10 power, 0.45 is equal to 10 power minus 3 into 10 power minus 2. It is 5 5s are 25, 5 2 2s are 4 and 2, that is 10.6 by R1 cube. So we need to get R1, no, it is becomes what happens, I think 10.65 divided by 0.45 into 10 power minus 5. So you simplify this, approximately 0.05 meter. So R1 is equal to 5 centimeter. The given question, once I will tell you question, normal bisector, no, that's what it is. So normal bisector, no, this maybe it is equatorial plane, right? You say it is only equatorial plane, you can take directly, it is 5.25 it is, so that it is 5.25 only, normal bisector, no. This is R1 in case of a equatorial plane, it is equatorial plane, right? Now is asking axial also same, no. So you take B axial is equal to B earth. Of course, B earth is 0.45 into 10 power minus 4 mu naught by 4 pi into, right, 2m by R2 cube you see. So again same multiplication you take, it is 10 power minus 7, 2 into 5.25 into 10 power minus 2 by R2 cube. right? Similars are cancelled, so 10 power minus 4, 10 power minus 3, r2 cube is equal to 2 into, it is 10.6, I think 2 to the 5, 10, no, maybe 60 into 10 power minus 4, no, 4 will cancel, no, left only 3, and 10 power minus 3 by is 0.45. If you simplify, r2 is equal to, we may get approximately 6.29 meters, centimeters. So like this the question, it is related to both axial and as well as the equatorial lines questions. So you go through this, the questions, right? Right, 8.14 also you do it, same question, 8.14, 8.14, do it everyone, 8.14. It is related to null point. Null point in the sense is where the field is 0. Already we did this in the previous classes related to the null points, right? Yeah. So 8.14. Read question, the given data you copy it, after that do the problem. See, look at, if the bar magnet in exercise 8.13, the given exercise also 8.13 also you do as homework, 8.13 as well as the 8.12, 8.12 and 8.88, like 8.7. See, this is all related to the previous chapter questions, 8.6, 8.5. So do it this related to torque. Okay, then I'll tell you one question, 8.14. Of course remain also I'll tell you, but suppose you do 52 page number. See, the bar magnet in exercise 8.13 turned around by a 180 degree, where will the new null point will get? So R1, the given as 8.13, we should take that R1 is given as, I think 14 centimeter. From that you take 14 centimeter. Look at the above problem, this was given as 14 centimeter. In the bar magnetic field on the axial line is given as 0.36. Above you look at, it is given as Gauss. Of course it is rotated as 180 degree. That means it is like this, no, it is rotated will be 180. That will come, this point will come here and this point will come here, right? Now the magnetic field on the axial line we know, that is mu naught by 4 pi into 2m by r1 cube. On the equatorial line also we know mu naught by 4 pi into 2m, I mean m by r2 cube, right? So of course let is asking a null point, no, the new null point, it is a normal bisector is asking r2 cube, right? You say both will be equalities. So similar terms, better make the cancellation, 2m r1 cube is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into m by r2 cube. This is cancelled. 2 by r1 cube is equal to r2 cube. Of course we have r1, no, better you write there 2 by r1 is 14 into, better you take as 14 centimeters only cube, and it's r2 cube. Clear? So that will becomes, what happens here, if I take 14 cube, 14 cube, instead of this 2 power 1 by 3 you say, and it is 14 is equal to r2, right? r2 is equal to 14 by 2 power 1 by 3, better. That is, we can say cubic root. So that cubic root will be, this is like this, no, will get, it is approximately 1.25 the value. R2 is equal to 14 by 1.25. If I say the R2 value will be 11.11 centimeter is a null point where the field is 0 due to two poles, due to equatorial plane, due to a axial plane. There may be a what happens, the field will be 0, will get the at a 1 point. Like that we have the problems on this basis. Again other examples also I told you, better you do that problems from our material which help you for the objective examination. That's what I am telling. Better you do that all problems, or else I will tell you also no problem. Is it okay? So this is related to axial and equatorial line, and remaining problems 8.13 do as homework, 8.12 and 8.88, 8.1 also you do it, 8.1, or else I'll tell you also no problem, right? See, this is about a related to the axial line and the equatorial line of a on the dipole due to a dipole, axial formulas and dipole related to the like these questions, right? So this is about it today's class, and we'll see in the next class. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next class.